Council toasts Trevor Boe as a champion of this region and recognize him for his involvement in enhancing opportunities for youth sports and recreation in our region. Trevor is committed to a variety of volunteer organizations where he contributes his time, talents, and passion. Jody Mercier, Trevor's nominator, tells us the story of why Trevor is a champion of the region.
My name is Jody Mercier. I nominated Trevor Boe. We have had an opportunity to work with him through numerous committees that I work for at McDonald Island Park. Trevor is that guy that does definitely stand out in a crowd. He's a big, tall guy that anyone can recognize. When you see him, his face just lights up. He's a huge optimist, and I think it just shows through in terms of his personality. He's such an active listener. And really just engages in conversation. Trevor has really broken down the barriers in terms of sport and recreation. He's done everything from coach ball to be a league convener with hockey, to be on the board with ringette, to be a part of the Noralta Skating Club. And he's really broken down those barriers among the user groups. There's not too many people that would walk into a ringette association meeting and really promote the Noralta Skating Club's programs. And I really think it kind of speaks to community collaboration. Trevor is part of a senior management, or in a senior management role with Tervita as well, which obviously it really also represents the other important aspects in our region in terms of the environment and safety and that sort of thing. So he has his full day job and then volunteering on top of it. So he kind of puts himself second. It's about what he does for everybody else that's around him, the motivation of his family, his son being involved, in a lot of these activities. But there's times where even when his son's not involved, he's still there. And I think that's one thing that in our busy lifestyle, especially in our region, is really hard to come by in an individual. The thing I've really recognized with him, it's a lifestyle, and his whole family has adopted it. I really think he's such a great ambassador for Fort McMurray. I think it's one of those that he's perfectly fine with being the behind-the-scenes guy. It's not about the spotlight or the attention, but he's really one that, is really kind of passionate about making a difference in the community. He really uses, sport and recreation to drive a lot of those initiatives. I think a lot of people, would see him as someone that's, dedicated to making a difference. And he's one of those that really creates a lot of opportunity with kind of anything that he touches. Trevor, on behalf of everyone that I've had an opportunity to work with, I truly just want to say thank you for everything that you've done in our community in terms of the sport and recreation world. I think it's one of those things that everyone was so thankful for all the committees that you sat on, from coaching the kids to being a board member among a lot of sport user groups, to being league conveners, and just being ambassadors for all those user groups. And I think the one thing that everyone talks about is how many of the barriers that you've just broken down among the sport user groups. You've continued to really, showcase sport, showcase opportunity from a grassroots level all the way to high-profile sports and everything in between. And we're really thankful, to have you as a citizen in the Wood Buffalo region. So, on behalf of everyone, in terms of all of our communities and not just myself, truly just want to say thank you for being a fantastic citizen and volunteer in Fort McMurray.